Let's go back here. Let's move the shadows. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to add on, and I also want to build a castle or something fun like that. Again, I'm still getting used to the whole thing. Okay, so I think what would be a really cool thing is maybe just adding something. Oops. Let's add something like this. Go here. There we go. Okay, we make this taller like this. Nice and tall. And then the sides we just bring down like that. Let's see if we can change. Whoopsie. See if we can change this. Oh, you can. So you can make it a different color, I think. There we go. Let's go with a pink color. Something different. So we'll go with that pink color. Then I think we can also add one this side as well. And we'll just make this taller. Bring this down like so. I don't know why it's done that. There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. And we'll add another one. Whoopsie. We'll add another one over here as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. And bring this all the way down. Because we don't really need that now, do we? Bring this out. Okay, I like that. And then bring this out as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, that doesn't look very even. Okay, I think that's the best that we're gonna do. Okay, right. And while we're here, maybe we can add. No, okay, I don't like that at all. I don't like that. What I wanted to do was I actually wanted to. No. Okay, let's maybe add this. There we go. Oh, but that goes right through the wall. I don't want that. Okay. Okay, let's just remove that. Okay, we're going to go from here all the way there. And then, oh, it's okay. We can just go through. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then from here, we can go like that. We'll just go through as well. Okay, I think that looks quite nice. And then what happens if we do this? There we go. Make it very tall. Bring these all the way up. And then bring these down. Whoopsie. What if we bring them out a little bit? Okay, all right. I don't know if I like this double though. Like, I think maybe we should. I don't know how this works, but let's try. Okay, if we move this and we move this across. Okay, so it won't let you do that, unfortunately. So then I'm not gonna add that there. I'm going to actually get rid of that and get rid of that. So this is that, and maybe as you come through, you have some flowers on the sides like this. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay, so I want to build a castle. of some sort, maybe in this area here. So I kind of have a design in mind. I kind of have a design in mind, but I don't know if it's going to be well executed. So please bear with me. Please bear with me. Okay, first things first. This is going to be a castle on water. Okay, so get some water. And I'm just going to draw maybe a little path. Something like this. Okay, right. Then I'm going to add a bridge like so. I really would love to add, bring this down a bit. I want to make it a little bit higher. Add this, make this a little bit higher, but bring this down. There we go. And add another one too. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way that we could just make it so that there's more rounded. Could also do it like that. It's quite nice. And maybe bring it this. No. There we go. Yes. Okay, I wish there was a way we could make this small. No. Okay, something like that. Bring this down a little bit, maybe. Bring that down a little bit. Okay, something like that. And then we're going to make everything a little bit bigger. Not too big, not too big. Like that big, maybe. Whoops. Here we go. And we'll make it a little bit bigger like that. There we go. So it's kind of working. Yes, there we go. And if we need to, we can also just, there we go. Okay, so it's just a fun little pattern that we've got going on here. And okay, I'll be very honest. I don't like this. It's sitting very weirdly. Maybe something like that. This might be a little bit too high. So let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And then we're going to bring a path all the way this side. Okay. Make it a nice big path. Like this. Should we make it windy? I think we should make this a bit windy. Okay, so let's take this back. Let's make it. There we go. A nice path. And it's gonna be windy like that. Okay? And as you get here, we will also have one of these, like so. And you bring it up and bring this down like that. Okay? So it just looks nice. I think that looks cool. And we'll bring this up a little bit. It would be cool if we could maybe bring this out a little bit as well. Bring it out a little bit. Oh, it won't let me bring it out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Unless we pick it up, move it. There we go. Okay, right. Let's actually move this back. There we go. Okay, and then let's add some lights. 1, 2. We're going to move it so that it's facing this way. I'm going to move it so it's facing this way as well. There we go. Okay, now we will have this area here where we will have our castle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make this area. I'm going to make it a bigger area here. Okay, right, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so you will go up the stairs and then you will go into the castle. There we go. Actually, I like that. That's pretty good. I just don't think there's enough space, but we shall make it work. We shall make it work. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Alright. Let's bring this out a bit. Maybe we should move this back a tiny bit. Okay, so this is going to be a small little castle. And we're also going to have on the side as well. And we'll bring this in a bit. Like so. Make it a bit taller. Not too tall. We're going to bring this down. There we go. Whoops. See if we can change the style. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Okay, we'll take this, bring this down, and what else? I think I'm going to make it so that there is, nothing here. So it's maybe a bit flat. We'll make this a little bit taller and make this a little bit taller. A little bit more taller. Whoopsie. A little taller. There you go. Okay, next I want to add a path. So I'm going to make this very tall, like so. I think that looks pretty cool if you ask me. Okay, let's start by adding, I think we'll add a double window there. Yes, a double window. Very, very good. And can we change the color? Oh, we can change the color of the door. I'm going to go with this white color. Oh, the white and the pink look so nice. It's something different to the rest. What do you think? I think it's nice. Something different to the rest. Okay. Then at the top here, I'm going to add this. Let's move it in. Okay. I'm going to bring it down like so. And we'll bring it out a little bit. There we go. Nice. That looks very cool. Okay, let's bring this down just a little bit. Actually, we'll leave it up there. We'll make this a little bit higher as well. So that is how high it can go. Whoops. That looks amazing and I love that so much. Okay, so it's very, very, very close to the door as well, which is very cool and I like that a lot. Okay, right. Let's add some. I wish this could go a little bit higher. Okay, I can. Let's bring this down a little bit. Bring this down a little bit more. Okay, now let's add some mirrors at the windows at the top like that. Let's add them so that they are. There we go. Okay, those seem good. I'm also going to add like a flag here as well. There we go. We can change that color. So that's a nice color. That's actually a very nice color. Alright, so that is the start of the castle. Okay, then do we have any more space? No, we don't. We just have this area here. Okay, well that's literally all we can do. Okay, then I'm gonna add another one like so. Bring it in a little bit. Bring that down like that. And I am going to, whoopsie, what am I doing? There we go. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna make this one, whoopsie. We're gonna make this one a bit taller. And we're going to add a roof like so. We're gonna bring it in a little bit like that. Okay, so that is going to be there. Then we're gonna add another one of these. Okay, but this is going to be a bit lower. There we go. Okay, this I think we'll just move. We'll just move this. Actually, we'll add it on top. We'll add this on top. So bring this up a bit. There we go. Okay, now it might be a little bit too tall. So let's bring this down a little bit. Bring it in a bit. Like that much. There we go. I'm going to leave this. Yes, I'm going to leave this here. Over there. Whoops. Okay, right. Then with this, we're also going to add... I didn't have that on correctly. Okay, bring this down. Whoops. There we go. And then bring it in a bit. Like so. Like how we've been doing the other ones. Bring it. Whoopsie. Okay. I want it so it's the same all the way around. Not really. Maybe that's a bit better. Okay, right, let's bring it up. There we go. Okay, right. Oh, this castle is very, very, very cute. Okay, then on top. See, the only thing I don't like about this is that you can't build. That's the thing. Oh man, okay. Let's bring this in a bit. I want this to be, yes, there we go. And I want this to go in like that. There we go. Okay. Next, take this. Whoops. Bring it over. Nice. And bring it down like that. Okay, we're going to bring this over a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think that could work. I think that looks quite nice if you ask me. There we go. Whoopsie. Ah, I can't see. There we go. Okay, next let's try and build. I've seen this before and it looks very cool. Let's just see. We've got everything that we can do here. Just want to see what happens if we can build. There we go. Okay, make these a little bit taller. That's very cool. So they can actually go quite high, which I like. Let's see what happens if we do this. I'm honestly just experimenting here. So if we color this in, make it flat, like so. we bring it up like this. Bring that in. And bring this in. Is that skew? I think that's skew. Alright, let's change this because it doesn't look fantastic. Bring this in a bit. Nice. Okay, maybe we can just do that. Bring that across. Bring that in a bit. Okay, bring that out. Okay, good. Okay, something like that. Yes, something like that. Okay. What happens if we add a big arch in the middle? Bring that up. There we go. Nice. And I don't think we can add at the top there either. Okay, how do we get there with this path? That's like impossible. The only way would be to make maybe some stairs and bring it all the way across like this. That's the only thing that I can think of. So then we go here, we add some stairs like this, bring this down. And yeah, there you go. Fantastic. And then we just color this in as well. I think we just make them normal stairs. And these, I think I do like maybe this. Actually, no. I think I do like maybe this. Yes. And then you can change the color. So we'll make it white and we'll make these pink. Because this is a pink, this is a pink one. Yes, this is pink. Okay, right. Okay, so I think this is going well. I think. Alright, let's now see if we can. Okay, bring this in. I just want to see if we can maybe. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. Bring that in like so. Whoopsie. Okay, right. I think maybe we should bring this forward. I wish we could somehow clip things together. That would be great. This game has a lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities. Let's actually bring this in a tiny bit. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, right, so I'm going to make this. I'm actually going to make this a little bit taller. And I'm going to bring this higher. There we go. And I'm going to make a little bit bigger. There we go. Bring it. Let's see if I can bring this. Okay, we can leave it like that for now, I guess. Okay, and then this one. I don't think I'm able to grab that. No, I don't think I can grab that again. So it looks like I'm gonna have to just make another one. So there we go. Grab it. Bring this down. There we go. Okay, now let's make this a little bit smaller. Although, no, that looks a bit odd. Let's bring this in a bit. There we go. Okay. Bring this to the top. Is it the same on the other side? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, so we got that. Then we can also add another one as well. Like this, like so. They are never ever even. Okay, right, let's grab. Make it a bit smaller. And make sure it's more in the middle. There we go, that's good. Do you know what? I actually quite like that. I actually quite like that. Let's just bring this down a little bit. Like so. Look at that. I think that looks amazing. Right, let's add some windows. Okay, there's one window. We don't want to bring it down too much because if we bring it down any more, then we're not going to be able to, it's going to become a door, which we don't want. Okay. Then around, we're just going to add single windows like so. Like that. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, we're going to have to move this a bit. Move this. There we go. Something like that. Okay, I think that looks awesome. Okay, I'm going to add another double window here, like this. Make sure it's in line like that. And then I think that looks great. I think that looks really good. I'm very happy with that. There we go. Cool. Right, then I just want to check something if I can. Okay, so there's a door that goes through there, but I want a door that's here. Okay, there's no way to sort this out. So, okay, so we kind of have our castle. And then I think let's just make this a fun little area, shall we? Although we do have this back here, we can maybe try and make something a little bit higher. Whoopsie. Let's try. There we go. And we'll bring this across like that. Okay, so you can actually make this a little bit higher, which is very cool. So I think that's a good idea. Bring it up a little bit. Very good. I think that looks super duper nice. Especially like from the outside. From the outside that looks amazing. Like amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, I like that a lot. Okay, so you've got this area at the top. Make it a tiny bit taller so that we can put a window. Nope, I just want a window. Okay, this needs to go a little bit higher. There you go. Okay, carry on with the window. There we go. We could also, if we wanted to, no, we can't. We're not able to add anything there. That's okay. That's okay. All right, so that is the castle. Then also maybe what we can do is maybe, okay, I have an idea. What if we take the stairs like that? Yeah, there you go. Okay, right. can make it like that big. There we go. Okay. We can then make this a door. Make it a little bit higher, like so. There you go. So you can come up here if you want to. Let's grab this. So copy. Oh, okay. We can make this super pretty actually. I'm going to take this, copy, and copy again. There we go. That looks super nice. And then up here, I'm going to, actually, wow, we could put a whole bunch of flowers and plants and stuff up here, but that's not what I want. Here I want a chair. So let's get a chair, shall we? There we go. Can put that over there in the corner, like so. And then we can double it. And we can have a double chair like this. But I just want a normal chair. So rotate like this. Ah, beautiful. And then you know what else we can do? We can add some lights up here as well. So we can go with a light here, and a light here, and a special light over here, like so. Okay. Oh, light here, light here. I just want to double check. These are the bright lights. Good, 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 good. I only like the bright lights. Okay, let me just add some more lights. And we'll add some lights around here. Like this, like so. There you go. I wish. Okay, so we can add some small lights. I think we should add a little lights over there. And then maybe 2 lights here too. Here we go. I just want it to be very well lit. I think that's very important. Very well lit, very well lit. Okay, right. That looks very nice. Then I think we should have 2 lights here. We will turn this. Nice. And turn this. There you go. 1 light here and 1 light here. Okay, 1 light here, 1 light here. Another light here. 1 here. Just gotta make sure we get as much of this as possible. Much lit as possible. I think we should also maybe have standing ones here too. Oh, we can have a standing one there. Okay, let's see what it looks like at night. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That looks very well lit. Oh, my goodness. Let's bring these up a little. Whoopsie. Let's bring this up a little bit. Oh, that looks amazing. Let's bring these up a bit as well. Make them a little bit higher. There we go. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Make these a little bit higher. Okay, I'm so happy with that. These can go higher. Okay, I'm gonna put them as high as I can. Like this. There we go. I'm gonna put one more light. There we go. Wow. This looks spectacular. I love this so much. Okay, cool. Right, now let's see if we can erase some of this. Oh, we can. Alright. So that's not going to work. I think the only thing that will work is if we do something like this. Yes. Whoops. Okay, so this is kind of our castle, which looks amazing, might I add. I'm very impressed because I don't usually build castles. So I'm very, very impressed with this. Okay, I think maybe I'm going to, I think I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, so I think we kind of have the castle. Kind of. I think we are getting there slowly. Slowly but surely we are getting there. Okay, then we're going to add a little roof like this. And bring this in a little bit. Okay, bring this in. Okay, right, let's bring this in a bit. Like that. There we go. Make it a little bit smaller. Fantastic. So it sticks out a little bit. Maybe bring it in a bit more. Like this. There we go. Okay. So this one is much smaller, but whoopsie. Oh, it won't let me because of that. That's okay. Right, let's make this a bit smaller. Bring this down. Bring this down. There we go. Okay, right. Remember, we're going to change this. We're going to make it so that it's like that. There we go. Because that's the kind of style we're going for here. Grab it and bring it down. There we go. I'm loving this kind of style. There. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I love that. I just don't like that this is sticking out. So I'm going to bring this in a bit. Like so. Yes. Maybe what would be a fantastic idea? What if we bring this out a little bit? Yeah? Like some kind of Rapunzel thing. There we go. That looks super cute. Bring it down a bit. I love that. Okay, let's add some doors. There we go. There's a door there. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I love that. We'll just add some windows like this. Bring it down a little bit. Add another window. Bring it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, we're not going to keep this here. Well, maybe we can do that. Okay, we've got our little this here, which I love. I think does it fit here? Will it fit there? Maybe. No. Okay, this stuff doesn't fit. Okay, well that's just a little place that you can go and hang out and look. But I think I'm going to remove that for now. Maybe we can just do this. Okay, I think that looks amazing. Oh, we're missing one thing. What are we missing? We are missing the beautiful lights. So we need to make sure that we have. So let's add. There we go. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. And then maybe we also have one little light over there. Have we got rid of that light? Let's see. No, we still need this light. There we go. Okay, so this is our castle so far. And I must say, I love this castle. Wow. Okay, then we can come down here. And this will just be a little garden. Maybe. Yes. A little fun little garden. we can maybe, I think we should stick to having this because whoopsie daisy. Because this is a castle and you want it to be safe. So carry on. There we go. But we will bring these walls down a little bit, so let's bring them down a bit. Like so. There we go. I just wish we could bring this area up a bit. Okay, I think that's the best that it's gonna do for now. I think so. I think that's the best it's gonna do for now. Okay, I'm happy with that. Except this is a problem. This is a problem. Let's see. Okay, right. We need to get rid of this path. So let's get rid of it so that we can have this wall. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cute little garden. So from here to like over here, it's going to be, we're going to have some stairs like so. And I'll bring this across. Is that in the ground? Okay, wait, let's make it daytime, shall we? Yes. Okay, so we can see a little bit better now. We can see a little better. Okay, that is in the grass, so I don't want that. Can we bring this up a little bit? Okay, nice. It won't go down anymore. Okay. There we go. And we'll bring this down. Wait, let's move it. There we go. And bring this up a bit. Like this. There we go. Okay, so we have like a little garden area. And maybe we can add some water here as well. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but there we go. Okay, so there's a water there. That's not going to work. Okay, wait. Let's pick this up. Let's move this. And make it a little bit higher. But I want to bring this down. Okay. I wish there was a way we could bring this down because it's very, very high. There's not much we can do with this water. There's really not much we can do with this water. So I'm just going to maybe bring this down and add up. Okay, that's the best I can do, I think. There we go. So pretend there's some fish there. And if you want to, you can go stand down there. This is very hard, I know. Actually, I don't like this, I'll be very honest. Built such a beautiful castle, and then the back looks like tragedy. Like, I'm not a big fan of this at all. So I think I might change this. It doesn't look great. Doesn't look great at all. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move everything back. Get rid of the water. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe, yeah. But I want to make this a bit higher as well. Okay, let's just, okay, so we made it a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, now let's move this in a bit so that we're not right on the edge, because I don't like that. I don't want them to think that they might fall or something. So let's bring this in a bit like so. There we go. Okay, right. Now I think, oh yes, we need to get rid of this. So we're gonna take our, there we go. Right. This area here can maybe be a little area where we can just sit and have a chat or something like that. But we're still going to keep adding because I think so. We'll have this area here. This area here will be where we can maybe have a little garden area, but okay, no. There we go. And bring this in. There we go. Maybe we can make this a little bridge actually. Let's do that. So we're going to add a path. Go, or maybe this can be, there we go. I don't know if I like this, but we'll see. Okay, bring this up, down, see. I don't think I like that either. You can color this. Okay, I don't know what to do for this back area. So let's just get rid of it. There we go. Okay, I don't know what to do for this back area. It is confusing me a little bit, but it's okay. We will figure it out. We'll figure it out. But from the front, I think that looks amazing. I don't think we should have this gap here, to be honest. I think maybe this should be closed. So this. Okay, maybe we can just put a house. There we go. Okay, can we color this in? Wait. Oh, we can indeed. So let's make this. There we go. Looks down a bit. Nice. And bring this in. Bring this across. There we go. So this can be like a little veranda as well. Like so. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm very happy with that. I think that looks, whoopsie. I think that looks quite nice. Okay, bring that in. There we go. Okay, this is looking very promising. I'm going to go over here and we're going to add a door. It would be great if we could, let's make this a little bit taller. Let's make this a double door, shall we? There we go. Nice. Very good. Okay, so we have that. Do you know what would be awesome? Let's do this. Let's make some stairs, but I'm gonna make it so it goes right down, all the way down. No, 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 no. No, okay, that doesn't work. We could maybe even, let's do that, bring it down a bit. Okay, right, there we go. And, oh my goodness, what? Okay, rotate. Okay, move this out again. There we go. Okay, and okay. How do I keep adding to this? Okay, let's just get rid of this and start again. I want to build a ladder. So I want to go from here and I want to go all the way up. goodness. Like this. But I want to, whoopsie. Okay, that's not going to work. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. All right. Okay, can we connect it? What is going on? Okay, no. All right, let's move this over here. So it's something like this, right? Okay. Let's bring this. There we go. And then we're going to bring it. No. And we're going to bring this. No, that's right. Good. Bring it up a bit. Fantastic. I actually think. No, wait. I think what would be a great idea is let's move it. Okay, hold on. Can I get rid of this? No. Okay, it's fine. Let's move this. Right. Let's take this. I'm going to move it so that it's right underneath this. Because that's what you want it for, right? You want it so you can come down from there. So maybe this is where the little girl lives or something like that. So it's right underneath and you can come down. There you go. Right. Very good. Very good. Okay, nice. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay. Right, I think that looks really, really nice. And yes. Okay, so she can come down here if she wants to. So then what I think we should do is maybe cover up this wall. Okay, so alright, so I want to get rid of this pathway. We don't need this pathway now. Like so. And then we can just make this wall we can make that very high like this. And we can cut it. So if we cut it here, we can bring the rest of it down a bit. And we can cut it here, bring this down a bit more. You know? There we go. So that's actually so cool. I love that. That's actually amazing. I do love that a lot. Okay, cool. There does need to be a way that she can get out. We're going to create another little path here. Okay, like so. And if she wants to, she can go that way. Or if she wants to, she can go, whoopsie. She can go this way. So let's add a door. I don't know if you, there you go. You actually can add a door. There we go. Okay, we're going to add a little path down the stairs. I need to add these because it's very dangerous, very dangerous. Get rid of the paths. There we go. Let's carry on adding this. Fantastic, you see? Now that looks amazing. Okay, then we're going to color this in. I'm going to carry that there. But we'll color this and make this pink. And we'll also make this pink to go, oh no, sorry, white. We're making it white. But we can make the stairs pink like so. Okay, I think, this castle is looking fantastic. I won't lie. Like, I'm very happy with this castle. Now, to make it a bit more even, we'll need another round one like this, right? Guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. we're trying to get to 50 subscribers. If you wouldn't mind, be much, much, much appreciated. Okay, right, so I'm very happy with this castle, but I do feel like we need to have another circular one here. I don't know how I feel about that. What does it look like? I can't see. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, it's okay. We can do this. We can make this higher, like so. There we go. And we can maybe bring it in. There we go. But that's a problem. Okay, let's bring it in a bit, make it a bit smaller. Okay, what do we think about that? It's a bit better. Maybe bring it in a little bit more. What do you think? I think that could work. I honestly think that could work. Okay, nice. Let's add some mirrors. Let's add some windows. Okay, so we're going to add a nice big window like so. There we go. And then we'll just add one. I'm really liking the one window. The one window thing is very cool. Sorry, I need a wall. Look at this. I made that window way too high. I need to bring that down. So let's bring this down. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's bring these up a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay, there we go. Very good. Okay, this door is being blocked. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. So let's bring it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now it's not so blocked anymore. I'm going to change this. I'm going to make this. Can even make it one of these. And I'm going to do another one. But I'm going to make it. I should have gone the other way. Oh, that's another pretty one. I love plants. I love plants. They're so pretty. Alright. There we go. One of these I'm going to add. Okay, right. So let's just put this here for now. And let's also just move this. Take this. Put this over here like so. Like this. And put a little plant over there. Oh no. Yes. Yes, a little plant over there. Actually, there's not enough space, so I'm going to move this. Whoopsie. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to rotate it like so. Okay, right. And take this and maybe put it over there. Okay. This castle is like the coolest castle I've ever built. I don't think I've built such an intricate castle before. Okay, we'll add another plant over there because she loves plants. Okay, right. Can add another light there. I think we should can add lights here, which is very cool as well. I think what we should also do is maybe we should add some windows at the back. Yes, I think so. One, two, and yeah, let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. I think maybe we should also. Do we need a door? Maybe not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could add double ones for this. I think adding double ones would be best. There we go. Fantastic. Nice. Okay. Then I also think with this one, if we add some color to this, yes, there we go. We could add, so we can make, there we go. So it makes it a little bit different. A little bit different. All right, let's see what happens if we add a little pond. Can we do that? Can we add a little pond here? Okay, that might be a bit too big. Let's see, can we make this a little bit smaller? Okay. Alright, so we've added a little pond. I don't know how much of a difference that would make. And let's see. Okay, so we need to get rid of this path. That's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this path, yeah. There we go. Okay, so that you don't fall off. That's very important. And then I'm going to... Okay, that's not very good. That's not very good. Okay, let's take this back. Okay, we need to make this maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's much better. And then this door. Wait. Okay, that's fine. We can have a double door there. And we don't need this, so we can get rid of that. Okay. Carry on with this. Nice. And that's closed off. Okay. And then we'll just add. No, okay. I want to see what's going on. So let's just add some flowers. Wow, okay, that's a lot. I didn't mean to add so much. Why does it do that? I even have it on the lowest. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's add some beautiful lighting, shall we? I think that would be cool there. Okay, before I continue, I need to, so with this, I need to cut, and I need to cut. So this needs to be a little bit taller. This is, okay, like so. Okay, and maybe make this a little bit taller like that. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, right. Let's carry on with the beautiful lights. And we'll add one light there. Bring this up. There we go. And a light there. And a light there as well. I think we need to add one here, like so. Then one there. Nice. We'll add corner ones. Can't go wrong with corner ones. I'm going to add a light. Very important that the fishies can see what they're doing. You want them to see what they're doing. So there we go. And then we need some lights. This is actually quite a cute little area, if I say so myself. So I also wouldn't mind having one of these. So I'll put it there. And a little light there. And then a little light over here. And then very important to have lights on the outside as well. That's also very, very, very important. Like so. There we go. Nice. And then very important here as well. Very good. Put a light there too. And we'll put a light right here so you can see what's going on. All right, now let's make sure that it's very well lit. Are we happy? I think so. Oh, wait. And one in the corner. And some at the top. I know it doesn't look great with all these lights, but I promise you it makes a difference. Okay. I might put one more there. Alright, now, this is the castle. Moment of truth. Let's make it nighttime. Okay, wow. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Do you know what else we still have to add? So we're going to add that there and that. Go rotate that too. And then we also need to add as well. Nice. There we go. And we need little ones for the ponds. There we go. How beautiful does that look? I think that looks amazing. I think that looks amazing. So I learned something new the other day. If you go here and you go to first person, right? Oh no. Okay, so I don't think we can run, but you can walk through this area. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna walk there. We'll be there now. We'll be there now. But look at that castle. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Like I literally want to live there. Look at that. That looks amazing. Wow. Okay. So, whoopsie. So we have this little pool area, pond area. Then we can go up the stairs. Greeted with this beautiful door. Okay, you can also go that way as well. Okay, let's go back. No, sorry. I thought that would be more exciting, but anyway. And then you come around the back. Wow, look how well lit this is. This needs to be a bit higher, I think. There we go. I think that looks amazing. Wow. What a beautiful castle. Very cool. And I just realized something. We need to have a path so that you can... Let's make this a bit bigger. Because there is a doorway here, so we need a pathway for it. So let's add some stairs and bring it down like this. Bring it up, bring it down. Whoopsie. Bring it like this. There we go. And just make it bigger. Nice. I mean, that looks amazing. There we go. And just bring this path. Move that out of the way. And we can move that there as well. There we go. Now that looks amazing. And then we will just add our little lights as well. Like so. You don't want too many. There we go. And we add one of those windows as well. Okay, I'm sorry, but I would love to live in this castle because that looks amazing. Wow. Bring that up a bit. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. This is what we've built so far. Got our castle on the right. We've got this little house here where you can go up this lovely ramp. You have this house here which needs another light. There we go. Maybe you need another light down here. There we go. Okay, and there's a little area here where you can go and fish or do what you want to do, which I absolutely love. You have this little house over here with its little garden. Look at its garden. Okay. And then you come through here, and this is a fun little area too. Now, the problem with these lights are that they weren't set to bright. So that's why it looks a lot dimmer. Like so. Okay, I'm not going to do all of them. Okay, most of them are pretty well lit. And then there's a lot of light that is missing. So let's add some more light, shall we? Oh wow, that's very sweet. Look at that. That's very, very, very sweet. I'm going to add a little corner light like so. And then you can add it at the back here, which I think should have some windows. One, let's move this. 2 and 3. And 1. Let's move this. 2. Whoopsies. 2 and 3 like that. There you go. Bring that there and bring that there. I think we should make it a little bit higher. Like that. But I'm quite happy with that. And then let's just add some lights here while we wait before we get back into it and design our new house. There's not many places to add lights. There we go. And then we can add some lights along here as well. Look at that. Beautiful. I just like to add lights. I think it really, really, really makes a difference. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, now I think we can also... Do you know what would be really cool? Let's actually add on to this. Okay, so bring this down. We're going to make this a little veranda or balcony. So we'll color this in. Yes, that has been the vibe the whole time. And bring this in a little bit like so. Bring this out. There we go. Okay, and then I think we can just add... Wait, is this... Oh, this is very... Let's bring this down a bit. There we go. Okay. Or maybe we can. Let's see what happens if we bring this down. No. There we go. Okay. We can add 3 little doors. You can't add anything there, which is very interesting. Okay, I have an idea for another place. I'm just going to move that out the way. Let's make this a double door. 1, 2. So we have 2 doors. There we go. Maybe a little way that we can get down. I've been enjoying the ladders recently. The ladders have been quite fun to do. We can just bring the stairs down like that. There we go. Nice. I don't know what's going on here. Why does it do this? Okay, that's actually a pretty interesting way of doing it. And then you bring it back, right? Bring it maybe out. No, okay, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use this, so. Whoopsie. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm just going to move this here. Like so. Move that there. So you can climb up, climb down. I think that's a cool idea. Maybe bring it there. And bring this all the way back. Like so. There we go. So if you want to go down, you can. And then just bring this down a bit. There we go. Nice. Fantastic. We're going to copy this. Okay. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to put it maybe over here. No. Rotate it. Like this. Oh my goodness. Very good. This might be a bit too big. Okay, there we go. Like so. And rotate. Let's make it a smaller chair. So this one is much better. Put that in the corner like this. Can take this. Let's make it daytime. Sorry. Actually, before we do that, let's add the lights. And also, to make it fun and decorative, I thought we could also maybe add that to the wall as well. We can color it in. We can make it a fun color, like, okay, maybe some green, dark green, and dark green. There we go. Okay, and we need some lights. Okay, let's add some lights. I think we should maybe, there we go. Let's try and make these a bit higher. There we go. That looks good. Okay, light. Nice. And add a light there and a light there. Okay, I think that looks quite nice. And then I think this should also be a doorway as well. There we go. Make that a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, and maybe add a mirror. We'll add one there and one there. Okay, that's just another way for them to get out. Okay, wow. This is looking full and looking exciting. Okay, let's build another one of these houses over here. So I'm going to put this right down the middle. Bring this down a bit. And we're going to change it so that we've got this. There we go. We can also do this. Okay, let's redo this. Okay, we can model it so that goes like that. There we go, bring it down a bit. Okay, so that is that house. I don't know if that looks nice, but I mean, it's doable. Or instead we could just use like fences as well. Fences could also be a good thing, but yeah. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Next, let us add our houses. So I'm thinking we can add, okay, I'm gonna turn this house because it's not very straight, so let's turn it. There we go. I'm thinking we maybe, okay, let's do this. Can I make this area a bit taller? Okay, no, that's too tall. I don't know if that's bad or not, but anyway, let's bring this house here. Okay, and then let's see if we can add another house. There we go. Okay, so we're going to move this back a little bit. Let's see if we can make this. Oh, wow. I kind of like that. I think that's kind of cool. But, yeah. Okay, anyway. Right. So this is what makes these homes a bit different. There we go. And bring this back a bit. And bring this over as well. Okay, right. So these are the homes. We'll make them a bit taller, like so. And we can make them we'll make them a little bit different. Oops. Okay, nice. Okay, I think that looks very good, very good. Okay, next, let's build some stairs. So I think the best way to do it is there. Make it wide, and it comes down like so, all the way down. Bring that up a bit, up a bit. No. There we go. Maybe add something there. Okay, that's fine. And while that's going as well, I'm going to add that there as well, and that. Nice. Okay, so now we know that you can't get access any other way. Okay, so their house is very lopsided, but there's not much we can do there. I'm going to add a door. And I'm going to add a door. So wait, oh, sorry. This side, whoopsie. This side has got normal doors. So we'll just add a normal door like so. Or we can actually, if we want to, we could maybe, no, because there's no way we can make this. Oh, that's actually quite cute. Maybe we leave it like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Although we could make these a bit higher, like so. Make them a bit higher, like this. I just don't like this bottom parts underneath. So I think maybe just leave it like that. Oops. Okay. Just bring them down like that. And the only thing I can think of is I don't know why it won't go up that side. So I've got a bit of a problem. Okay, look, their houses are a bit lopsided. Okay, but pretend it's not. Okay, pretend it's not. Okay, so we're going to go here and we're going to add a door like so. There we go. These need paths, so whoopsie. No. Very good. There we go. Okay, right. And I think also we can maybe add a path here. There we go. So they don't actually fall off to their death. Okay, nice. I think that looks quite cute. I think that looks very, very cute. Okay, now we can start building some windows. I love having them like this, but I also like to have with the flowers too, like that. There we go. I think that looks so much better with the flowers. Okay, right. There we go. Nice little flowers. Where did the flowers go? Hello. And the flowers. There we go. Okay. We can also put these a little bit higher and maybe add 1, 2 at the bottom, like so. I think that looks okay. Then at the back here, we can just add some 1, 2, because you can't really see much out here, to be fair. And then in the front here, I'm going to add 1, 2, whoopsie, 1, 2, and 3, right there. We can also add side ones as well. So maybe I'll add, oh, that's a good idea. Maybe, whoopsie, I'm going to bring this down, like so. There you go. Okay, that's something different. And 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. There we go. I think that looks very, very, very cute. And then we can also maybe add something, just some decorations. And oh, that's all I can think of for that. Okay, next. Let's add some, let's do something different. 1, 2, and 3. Go, and 1, 2, and 3. Let's make this a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, I think that looks good. See? We can maybe add 1 at the top, like this. 1, 2, 3. And 1. We can have them different levels, like so. Okay. Let's carry on with the windows. 1, 2, 3 in the middle, like this. And 1, 2, 3 in the middle, like that. Okay, I think that looks very cute. And then for the side one, maybe this house could have a little So if we stick this out like this, bring it in a bit. There we go. Bring this down like so, all the way down. And we make this, we color this in. Whoopsie. So it's not really a balcony that you can go on to. So let's bring this down a bit. There we go. Can we bring this in? Bring this down. There we go. How does that look? Okay, I'm going to bring this out a little bit like that. A little bit more. Like so. There we go. And let's just add some. There we go. Whoopsie. Nice. I don't know why I have that there, but and we'll just whoopsie. We'll just have one right there. Okay. Nice. That actually looks really cozy. It looks really, really, really cozy. Wow. Okay. I built this well at night. So last thing we need to add are the lights. So let's get to that, shall we? Alright, we're gonna add a light there and a light at the top. There we go. One there, one there, there. I think that will make a real big difference. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We want it, whoopsie. We want it so that it's a nice lighting so that you can see in the night time. Very important. There we go. And 1, 2, and 3. One more. There we go. Maybe make this a little bit higher, like so. Okay, I think maybe a light outside as well. We want it as bright as possible. Bring this up. Go. And I'll put a light out here. Very beautiful. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that looks awesome. That really looks amazing. I'm really happy with that. I think so. And then you have your paths. There we go. And let's just add a light there and a light there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Nice. I'm very, very happy with that. Very cool. Okay, now let's make it daytime again. So we're going to bring it all the way back. All the way back, we're bringing it. Okay, so now we are going to build some more homes. I don't know why they are different, but just go with it, okay? I like also building 3 homes next to each other. I don't know why, but I just like to. So 2 and 3. There we go. Okay, we're going to add some parts. There we go. Okay, I want to. Oh, you see, you can't make this smaller. That's okay. Make this a little bit taller. Okay. So we've got 3 little parts. And then I think maybe we should bring these closer to each other. Like so. And take sometimes when I do this, I just tend to just make it look not like this, but it ends up being like this. You know, and that's one thing I like about this game, is you can be very, very, very creative, which I like. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to add some of these. Okay, so that it's just separate. So you have 1, 2, 3, all separate, separate, separate. And then maybe also we can have them different colors as well. So maybe this one can be a brown color, which it didn't save. And this one can be a maybe pink color, like so. I think that looked quite nice. Yes. There we go. And then you can also change the color of the door. We can maybe make this like a purple color, no, red color. And this one we can make, I like this one, yeah. Okay, there we go. Very nice, very nice. And then I think what is also cool is we can maybe just these houses. Okay, maybe they have this at the back. There we go, like so. They have their own little doors here, like so. Again, whoopsie. Again, you have this, and you have, whoopsie, you have this, and you have this as well. Maybe that goes off like that, and that goes off as well. And we will also add here too. There we go. Let's just move this. There we go. Okay, so we have our cute little garden. Maybe you can have some steps here. Make this a bit wider. Make that straight. We can remove some of these stairs. So we take, whoopsie. Let's just okay, let's delete some of this. Okay, so with this we can cut, and we can also cut again. Cut, and then we can just delete those. Okay, so maybe this person likes to go fishing. Yes. Okay, so this person likes to go fishing. So that's why we have this area here. And then maybe we can do this. So we can create a little fishing dock. So I bring this down. It's all the way down. Like it. It won't go any further. Oh no. There we go. Something like that. Curve. And then we can bring this up. There we go. Maybe bring it curve a little bit, like there. Okay, and that person can go fishing. How cute is that? I think that is adorable, adorable, adorable. That's very, very, very cute. Go fishing with the little fish. Then we can add some lily pads. Look, there's a little duck. Okay, we won't disturb them. We'll just put some lily pads there. There we go. So it goes all the way around, which is very cool. Right, and then we're going to add. I like that. That's cool. And we'll add 1, 2. There we go. Maybe you can add a side one there, but it's okay. Whoopsie. I do that all the time. Nice. Good, like so. We can add a corner one like this. Okay, we can add a plane. Or we can add some flowers like that. There we go. And then here we can... I always do that, but that's okay. Alright, we'll just leave it as that, shall we? Yeah. I'm just going to leave it as that. This is very cute. I'm going to take this. I'm going to rotate it like that. There you go. Nice. Okay. Okay, right. I think these need to be swapped around in my opinion. Okay, so take this and we rotate it. Nice. This, we can put that outside. So you rotate it and it tells you which way to go. I love that so much. Look at that. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Let's also add a path as well, like so. Put that over there. And then let's actually add the rest of the windows. Like this. And we'll add one window there. Like so. Nice. I like that. Then we can add 1, 2, 3 at the top. No, we don't want that. I don't want that. And we can add a side window. Oh, how cute is that? I love that so much. And 2. You can just add a double one there. I'm going to make this a little bit higher. Like this. A little bit higher. Like so. There we go. You can add a corner one like that. And then I think this one's missing one. So I think we made this. Well, maybe we'll make these doors a little bit taller. There we go. Okay. Right, this house is quite sad. It's missing some windows, so maybe just add one at the top. They're weird looking houses, I know. They're weird because I designed them like that. And then at the back here, we can have a double one. Nice, like so. Oh no. I want the flowers. There we go. Okay, so this is the cute little outside. I'm gonna add some stuff though, so. Okay, so let's, yes, there we go. Can add that, put that maybe over there. Nice. Can add something else too. Take that. Okay. Rotate. There we go. Nice. Okay, now let's try and see if we can do something with regards to fishing. Okay, wait. Let's copy that. I think that's a cool idea. Rotate it. There you go. Nice. We can maybe have something for fish like this. I think so. We can maybe just put that there. There we go. Okay, so you have your stuff. Actually, I don't think that's a great place. Maybe we put that here. And then we change this and make this. This is going to be a chair for fishing. So we're going to take this, we're going to move it, rotate it a bit. There you go. Nice. So this is for fishing. What do you guys think? This is actually quite a cute little area. Wow, that's very cute. Very, very cute. I also need to, oh, you know what we're missing? We are missing, there we go. We are missing lights. So let's make it nighttime. There we go. And let there be light. So we're going to rotate it. Look at that. Rotate. I wish we could somehow like change the sizing. I think that would be cool. Whoopsie. Okay, I think, yeah, that's a bit better. Nice. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to add a little light there. Maybe make that a little bit higher. Light there and a light there. And a light there. And a light there as well. Yeah, I think the front is quite cute. Let's get going on the side, shall we? There we go. Maybe make this a little bit higher. Okay. Rotates. Very good. Put another one here. Rotate. Look at that. Oh, look how well lit that is. That is so cute. Look at that. How cute is that? I'm going to put a little light there. Let's actually move this. Put it there. I would love to be one of these neighbors. I won't lie. Like, look how beautiful that looks. Okay, it's so well lit. And then we just need to add for the outside and the little fishies and the ducks. There we go. I mean, look at that. That looks amazing. Okay, so I think it's pretty well lit. Very good. And we got the lights and here as well. Okay, that looks so cute, so cute, so cute. Okay. Okay, so we've got this little house here. And then have a look. Let's make this daytime. Look here. Nice. Okay. Thank you. Look at what we've built. There's not much room for much else, but we've got this little area. And then we have this one here as well, which is very cute. We could build something here. Like maybe we could build. I actually have such a great idea. Does it go any taller? No. I have a great idea. Okay. I'm going to build another one. Okay. And then I'm going to build one more. Okay, let's make this a little bit shorter. And make this a little bit shorter. Okay. So we have 3 of these. I'm thinking maybe we should join them together like so. What do you think? Bring this down a little bit. bring this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's actually quite cute. And then we can change the color. Maybe make it white. I do like the white color, or like a off-white, something like that. And then what can we do for the roof? Maybe a blue, but this blue. I think that blue is nice. There you go. That is actually quite cute. And then I was thinking, in order to get across, let's see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, let's see. In order to get across, you need to, I don't know. Would you want to jump across? I don't think so. Maybe. Okay, right. Now we have our big doors. We can make really large doors if we do this. Right. You go here and you make these doors very large, like so. And if you go here and do this, there we go. Now they're even bigger doors like this. And I think that looks super, super cool. I think we should also maybe add them at the back as well. There's only one way out, really. Maybe we should move this. I think we should move this. Let's move this forward a bit. Okay, there's not really a lot of room. I have an idea. Let's do this. There we go. We can make that a big, big one. Nice and tall, like so. And then you can come this way. There you go. You can come around. Nice. Look at that. Hey? Look at that. What a genius. That's a genius move right there. Genius. Okay. I like that a lot. I think that looks very cool. Do I like that? No, I don't. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have our beautiful castle here. Right. I also want to, I like what I did with the other, well, sorry, no, it's not a castle. It's not a castle. I like what I did with the other one, so I'm going to do this. Bring this in. We could also just do it like this too. And just maybe make it bigger. There we go. Okay, that's as even. Hey, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. What do you think? I think that doesn't look too bad. We can bring it up like that underneath. Okay, I actually do like that. So we can also, if we want to, we can change it so that it does this. And then we can do something like that where it's around, and we can just bring this in a bit like so, like that. I think that's quite different and quite unique. There we go. So we're going to try and do it for all of them. I'm going to bring this up here, bring this down, bring this down. There we go. And just let's color this in. Nice. Bring it up, bring this up, bring this down. Okay, right. That looks cool that side. We need to make it a bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty good. Very happy with that. And then let's do one more. Bring it up. And bring this down like so. Okay, bring this. There we go. Okay, right. I want to bring it so that it fits and make it a little bit bigger. Like this. Very good. Now I want to make it so that it's like this. It might be a bit too big. Wait. There we go. What do we think? Okay, I think that looks very cool. Oh, look at that. That is a cute little castle. Small little castle, but it is adorable. I also kind of want to keep going with that kind of style. And let's bring this in. Maybe make this a little bit lower. Like so. Bring it out a bit like this. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And then you just color it in like this. Okay, I think that looks great. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, we don't want it to extrude too much. There we go. I think that's a lot better. I'll bring this out. Like maybe something like this. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's see what it looks like that side. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, and we'll do one more for the side. Last one, last one. Bring this down, bring this down. And we'll bring it in like that. Like so. That. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Okay. And bring it in tiny bits, like so. There we go. Okay, and we'll bring this down just a little bit. There we go. Now that is a very, very, very cute castle, if you ask me. Right. Just give me 1 second. Just stretching my arms because my arms are sore. Okay, right. Ow. Okay, right. So now I think we are going to be adding some windows and lights and things like that. Okay, let's get started. Whoops. What should we do? I think we should maybe just add windows like such. Or add windows at the bottom. And then just the singular windows. I think the singular windows are the best. go. Okay, that one sticks out a little bit. And then we'll see that's too large, but we can fit that there, that's fine. And we'll just do the single ones. Whoops. Let's just do single ones like so. Whoopsie. Nice. There we go. Okay, I don't think I'm going to put a window there. And then at the top, we can maybe add double windows for the top. Oh, okay. Not too many, not too many. Because there we go. Okay, so we've added all of our windows. Very, very cute. And now we just add the lights. Whoopsie. There we go. Nice. And let's make it nighttime. I'm going to make it nighttime. And I'm going to see how it looks. I mean, it already looks amazing. Look at that. You can add at the top like this. Wow. Okay, I'm very impressed with this. That's a lot of lights. Lot of lights, lot of lights. There we go. Very good, very good. Okay, make these a little bit higher as well. Like so. There we go. Build. Fantastic. Bring this up. This up. There we go. Look how well lit that is. Look at that. Bring this up as well. You can also add here too. 1, 2. 1, 2. That is so beautiful. Whoopsie. Just want there to be a bit of light. And add there as well. Okay. And I somehow want to get it so that we can get across here. So let's maybe add one of these. Bring this down like so. There we go. Nice. Let's move this light. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool. So that's if you want to. And then you can also just add a path as well. Let's move this. There we go. Look at that. I mean, that looks amazing. I'm so glad we built that because I wanted to build something like that. And I'm so excited about that. Look at that. Alright, let's turn the lights on. So it's daytime. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That looks very pretty. I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. Right. So we've got this beautiful castle at the back. And now we need something else to build. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we build something with a tall tower, maybe. Okay, so let's try. I'm not great at this, so I'm just going with the flow. Okay, so I'm going to build something a bit higher like this. There we go. Okay, then we're going to build something. Oopsie. Let's rotate this. Bring it forward. Bring it out a bit more. Okay. I think. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit skewed, but it's okay. Bring that out. And then we will do some more. So click on there. Just add. Okay, that's a bit skewed. So there we go. Then we add another one. Like this. Bring it in a bit. And bring this in a bit as well. Go. And we'll do one more. Actually, I'm gonna build like a. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do it like this, diagonal. Like there we go. And then I will go next to it. You will see. You will see. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay. Come in a little bit. There we go. Okay. And we're just going to join this together with one of these. There we go. And nice. Bring this in. And also just rotate it. Okay, there we go. So that's a fun little building. Whoops. I need a new keyboard. Sorry about that. Sorry. But I really need a new keyboard. Okay. Then with this one, I'm going to build it a bit higher. Bring that in. So with this one. Okay. Bring this down. There we go. Bring it in a bit. Okay. So with this one, we're going to make it normal. I'm going to bring this out a bit, like so. Bring this back a bit. There we go. Okay. We don't want, whoopsie. We don't want the roof sticking in like that. That's strange. Okay. Bring this down a little bit. I wish there was a way we could maybe make like arches. That would be really cool. But I don't think you can. Let's see. I don't think you can, but we can try. Okay. And whoopsie. Sorry. Okay. Right. I don't think we can make arches. Oh, wait. Let's try this. No. You cannot. No, there's nothing. Okay, it's okay. Hopefully we can in the future, but for now, let's just get rid of that. Okay, right. And let's just add a roof. There we go. Okay, so we are adding a roof at the moment. Okay. Cool. What I want to do then is I want to add a path. So let's also just do this as well. So I'm going to add, whoopsie. Oh, okay. I'm going to do this. Okay. There we go. Okay, right. I'm going to make it so it is. I'm going to color it. I want them to be normal, plain, like so. Okay, and then I want to make pathways. Whoops. There we go. So we have lots and lots of pathways like this. Whoopsie. Oh. Hey, look, we're inside the room. That's pretty cool. But anyway. Okay, I want to take that back. There we go. Okay, and the last one. There we go. Alright. Okay, but for now, I'm just going to bring this down so I can see what I'm doing. And then we can fix it. Okay, we're going to go. Guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It will be mostly appreciated. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers. Whoops. We can actually do that. That's fine. Whoops. Actually, I don't like that. I like the normal doors, like so. I like those. Those look so much better. Okay. Another one. And another one. Bring that in a bit. There we go. We're going to have to do that. It's okay. Then keep adding doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. Next. Okay, I want them to be all normal doors. Here we go. Okay, that's fine. And then I want it to be pathways. So you're going to add pathways. Okay, that's fine. Pathways. Nice. So everyone can walk here, like so. Whoopsie. There we go. Oh my word, sorry. There we go. Okay, now before I bring these up, I'm just going to add a whole bunch of lights, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's up. Bring these up like so. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We need to add some windows as well. Okay, right. Let's add some windows. So we'll go 1, 2, like so. And we'll add another one. 2. Okay, so those are not very even. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Okay, let's continue with the lights. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we can do the lights, the windows, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my keyboard is my A doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. It works sometimes and then doesn't work other times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oopsie. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. That's not gonna go. Yeah, see, that's not gonna fit. Unless we just bring these. No. Okay, it's just gonna look like that. It's gonna look weird, but anyway. Okay, let's add all the windows. Here we go. Nice. Good. And 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, cool. Now let's see what this looks like. Let's bring this up. Like so. Okay. And let's make it nighttime. Oh. Those look so pretty. Actually, what do you guys think? I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad at all. I'm just going to add some corner lights. Maybe add some lights out here. There we go. So that is just very bright outside. There we go. And I don't know, maybe people live here or something. And it's also very important that we have on the outside as well. So we bring these up. There we go. Nice. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And 1, 2. Very good. Look at the lights, they make such a difference. There we go. all the way around and here, and I'll do one more there. Look at that. I think that actually looks really cool. Okay, and the last bit we're gonna do for this area is I want to make an area where people can come. There we go. Nice. Or maybe we just put a pond here. There we go. We'll just put a pond in the middle. Just make this a little bit more even. There we go. And there. Nice. And we've got our beautiful pond. Right, I'm going to make it so we can have a little walkway here, like this. And then from there, make a walkway like this. Yes. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. This is a cute little area. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. And I think it looks amazing. Let's look at it in the daytime. Let's see what it looks like in the daytime. Alright, this is what we look like in the daytime. Fun little area to hang out. And this castle is my favorite, I'll be honest. Okay, right. So that is all for our video today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It helps us. We want to reach 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.